I'm going to actually give you some examples of what my clients have found. So the first example was the chief of security. His idea was to turn people's computers off. Him and his team would go through the hotel every night, and the weekend he would see people's computers on. He would turn all the lights off, but he wanted to, really wanted to turn their computers off. But as you know, that's probably not such a good idea because maybe someone's running a program or in the middle of something. But what he came up with is, I'll turn their monitors off. And he did some little research on Google, and he found out how much it costs to actually run one of those monitors, even if it's an energy-efficient monitor. His idea saved the hotel over $3,000. The next idea came from the assistant director of maintenance. And he'd actually been living in the hotel with his wife. And his wife told him, honey, the water's too hot. And how many people have been in a hotel room lately where the water's too hot? Yeah, that costs money. He tested the water. They turned it down 2 degrees, saved the hotel over $5,000. The next idea came from the telephone department supervisor. And by embracing every line needs an owner, now she's responsible for the line in the telephone statement that says cost of goods, which is the telephone bill, basically. And what she found out by going through and signing off on the telephone bill is that the hotel paid 3.5 cents a minute for long distance in North America. That's the rate, $7.24, 3.5 cents a minute. And we all know how much we charge. It's like $5 a minute to call Edmonton or something like that. It's just ridiculous how much we charge. And our clients know too, and they do not use the phone. The phone is a dead department. Years ago, we made hundreds of thousands of dollars, but now it doesn't work that way. But her idea was, I want people to use that phone, that luxurious phone that we just bought in our hotel room. I want people to use it. And she made up a really nice looking tent card, and the tent card said, the phone is yours again. Call anywhere in North America for 15 cents a minute, unlimited. $7.24. And by the way, enjoy a nice beverage from the minibar while you're using our luxurious phone. That hotel generated over $30,000 in revenue the next year in long distance just by doing that, and $20,000 in profit. The next idea came from the assistant restaurant manager. And her idea was, let's just stop giving people bread and butter. Let's ask them if they would like bread and butter. Simple question. People have dietary restrictions. I even know this morning at breakfast at my table, most of the people didn't eat the English muffin. I only ate half of one of mine. I mean, people don't want all that bread. Give them the option. That idea saved that hotel $12,000 just by one simple idea, by listening to her. The next idea came from the housekeeper. And their idea was that, when you're staying in a hotel and you're going down the hallway to the elevator and you see the room attendant's card there and you're looking on top of it and going, oh, what can I take home? Like, what can I get some shampoo for the cottage maybe, or whatever it is? And in this instance, I actually found a closet. This is in Hollywood a couple weeks ago. I found a closet, and those things right there, those are pens, really nice pens. So I'd really like to go home with 2 or 3 of those to give them to my kids or something. And I'll just call myself out here. I've done this once or twice, but this housekeeper's idea was, let's get all those amenities off the top of the cart. Let's get all those amenities off the floors. Let's take them back to the housekeeping office. And they bought these they almost look like little fishing boxes or toolkits. And every morning they give the room attendant the costly amenities that they need, the stuff that costs money. Nobody's going to steal your toilet paper. Nobody's going to steal your garbage bags. They want the shampoo. They want the scope. They want the ashtrays, whatever it is that is on top of the cart of value. And they put it down below in the belly of the cart. Now, if somebody wants to get it, they got to do a little bit more work. And those closets, they're empty now. They have linen in them. That idea saved that hotel at least $15,000. And then the next idea, I think, is one of the most incredible ideas. And it came from the executive assistant who was in the workshop. And she goes, I don't even have any employees. I have no expenses other than I order the boss a little bit of stationery. He spends lots of money, but I don't spend any money. So how am I ever going to save any money? Well, after talking with her for a while, come to find out she actually managed the relationship with Xerox. She was the one who would call the rep when there was anything wrong with the fleet of copiers in the hotel. This was a big group house. And her idea, she'd actually had this idea before, but somebody didn't want to do it. Her idea was to simply default all the copiers to duplex. So if you actually want a single-sided copy, you actually have to program it. It takes 13 seconds. Her idea was to default it to duplexing. This hotel produced over 1 million BEOs a year. Saved the hotel over $30,000 in paper and toner, just from one idea. And that's what's possible with financial leadership training. If you have a financially engaged leadership team in your hotel, they will come up with ideas on how they can run their business better, their part of your business better. You don't have to come up with all the ideas. They will come up with the ideas.